Good morning. It's Thursday, November 13th, 2025, and this is your morning report on life, liberty, and the pursuit of the Lord. The government's 43-day shutdown has come to an end. The longest shutdown in the history of the country ended late Wednesday night when Senate Republicans were joined by 8 Senate Democrats to pass a continuing resolution to fund the government. The House voted to pass this legislation with a final count of 222 to 209, with a few members of each party crossing the aisle in favor of both sides. President Trump met in the Oval Office with congressional leadership to sign the bill and reopen the government. He said the following.
For the past 43 days, Democrats in Congress shut down the government of the United States in an attempt to extort American taxpayers for hundreds of billions of dollars for illegal aliens and people that came into our country illegally, from gangs, from prisons, from mental institutions. They wanted to pay them $1.5 trillion, which would have really hurt our healthcare businesses and our recipients at levels never seen before. Today, we're sending a clear message that we will never give in to extortion, because that's what it was. They tried to extort, the Democrats tried to extort our country. In just a moment, I'll sign a bill exactly like we asked Democrats to send us all along, many days ago. This cost the country $1.5 trillion, this little excursion that they took us on. Republicans never wanted a shutdown and voted 15 times for a clean continuation of funding. There's never been a time when one or the other party ever didn't sign a continuation. It's just a continuation, not a big deal. It's a continuation and we'll talk later. Yet the extremists in the other party insisted on creating the longest government shutdown in American history, and they did it purely for political reasons.
Democrats' initial issue with the continuing resolution revolved around an extension to tax credits within the ACA, or Obamacare, set to expire in late December. Republicans promised to negotiate the extension after the government was funded, and Speaker Mike Johnson has since said the following, quote, "I sent a note to Hakeem Jeffries and I said, look, we would love to do this in a bipartisan fashion, you know? And he and I exchanged texts yesterday about that," end quote. The question remains how quickly the government will be able to reopen. The Office of Budget and Management has told furloughed workers to return to work today. Back pay will be issued to federal workers and is expected to hit their accounts within a couple of days. Air travel may take a little longer to resume to normal, as the Department of Transportation has warned that there may be some persisting consequences to the shutdown. The president posted a lengthy statement to his Truth Social, recently saying the following. All air traffic controllers must get back to work now. Anyone who doesn't will be substantially docked. For those air traffic controllers who were great patriots and didn't take any time off for the Democrat shutdown hoax, I will be recommending a bonus of $10,000 per person for distinguished service to our country. For those that did nothing but complain and took time off, even though everyone knew they would be paid in full shortly into the future, I am not happy with you. You didn't step up to help the USA against the fake Democrat attack that was only meant to hurt our country. You will have a negative mark, at least in my mind, against your record. If you want to leave service in the near future, please do not hesitate to do so, with no payment or severance of any kind. You will be quickly replaced by true patriots, who will do a better job on the brand new state-of-the-art equipment, the best in the world, that we are in the process of ordering. The last administration wasted billions of dollars trying to fix antiquated junk. They had no idea what they were doing. Again, to our great American patriots, God bless you. I won't be able to send your money fast enough. To all others, report to work immediately. God bless America. President Donald J. Trump. We'll see how quickly things get back to order. In other news, new Epstein documents have been released. Particular attention has been drawn to one Epstein email released by the House Oversight Committee Democrats, where Epstein wrote, "Trump said that he asked me to resign. Never a member ever. Of course, he knew about the girls, and he asked Ghislaine to stop." Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said the following.
These emails prove absolutely nothing other than the fact that President Trump did nothing wrong. And what President Trump has always said is that he was from Palm Beach, and so was Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein was a member at Mar-a-Lago until President Trump kicked him out because Jeffrey Epstein was a pedophile and he was a creep. And this email you refer to with the name of a victim that was unredacted now and has since been reported on in this room, so I will go ahead and say it, Virginia Giuffre. And it was CBS's own reporting, Ouija, that recently wrote that Miss Giuffre maintained, and God rest her soul, that she maintained that there was nothing inappropriate she ever witnessed, that President Trump was always extremely professional and friendly to her. And so I think it's a question worth asking the Democrat Party, and you should all go ask them after this briefing, of why they chose to redact that name of a victim who has already publicly made statements about her relationship with Jeffrey Epstein and is unfortunately no longer with us.
With the swearing in of Democratic U.S. House Representative Adelita Grijalva, a discharge petition has enough signatures to force the House to vote on the release of more Epstein files. Stay tuned to see where this story goes from here. Now this. New York City Mayor-elect Zoran Mamdani has asked his supporters to give to his campaign again in the following video released on social media.
On January 1st, I will be your mayor. New Year's Day and a new era for this city. Oh, and one more thing. Remember how I told you a few months ago to stop sending us money? You can start again. This transition requires staff, research, and an infrastructure that can meet this moment. And it will be made possible by the people who built and believe in this movement. So I hope you'll make a donation at transition2025.com. Now let's get to work.
Mamdani has received backlash in the past few weeks for seeming to take action contrary to his campaign promises. He reportedly charged $13 for a beer at his election watch party. Commentators and those online have mocked him for a move that seems anti-socialist. The future mayor was also in the news recently for appointing the city's first all-female transition team. Well, that's your morning news. Have a great day, and God bless.